Close your eyes, breathe in deeply. Now declare this with certainty in your spirit: I am open to miracles. I am aligned with abundance. I am ready to receive. This week an unexpected blessing is on its way to me. Out of nowhere, 80,000 is coming into my life. I do not chase it, I attract it. I feel the energy of wealth surrounding me now. I welcome it. I embrace it. I allow it. Everything in the universe is moving in my favor. Opportunities are unfolding. Sources I cannot see are aligning for my good. I don't need to know how. I only need to trust that it's already happening. I am a money magnet. Wealth flows easily, effortlessly, and continuously to me. The energy of money loves me, and I love the freedom it brings. I am worthy of receiving large sums of money. I am grateful. I am open. I am ready. I see it. I feel it. I believe it. $80 is finding its way to me now through gifts, surprises, unexpected checks, refunds, contracts, or divine connections. I am a receiver. I am blessed beyond measure. Every cell in my body vibrates with the frequency of wealth. I don't resist. I don't doubt. I just receive. I celebrate it in advance. I speak it into existence. I act as if it's already here. Because it is, because I believe, because I am the vibration of abundance. Say this with faith this week. I receive an extra $80,000 out of nowhere, and I welcome it with gratitude. Man is a spiritual magnet, and what he claims, he draws to himself. The spoken word is powerful. It is the law in action. Therefore, let your word be firm and filled with faith. Declare with unwavering certainty. I now receive $80,000 this week from unexpected and divine sources. It is done. It is finished. It is manifesting now. Speak not from the realm of doubt, for doubt is the great destroyer of manifestations. Speak from the mountain of assurance, knowing that what you claim by divine right already belongs to you. What belongs to you shall not be withheld, and what you call forth shall find its way, swiftly, easily, and miraculously. Money is God's invisible supply. There is no limit to the riches of the universe. The supply is infinite, and the channel is now open. Say to yourself with the voice of divine authority, this money is mine by divine inheritance. I claim it boldly, and I receive it joyfully. For the law of prosperity responds to faith, not fear. Fear attracts lack, but boldness attracts gold. Therefore release every fear, every hesitation, every shrinking thought of unworthiness. Stand tall in spirit and say, I am one with God's unlimited wealth. I am not afraid to ask. I am not afraid to receive. I am not afraid to prosper. Be definite in your declaration. Write it, speak, feel it, and most of all know it. What you know in the invisible shall appear in the visible. The moment you claim the blessing, the universe begins to rearrange itself to deliver it into your hands. So, let it be said and let it be done. I claim $80,000 this week. It comes from nowhere, yet from everywhere. It finds me. It blesses me. It flows to me like a river returning to the sea. I receive it now. Now that you have boldly claimed your good, you must become the vibration of that which you have spoken. For the law is clean. Whatever man feels deeply or images clearly is impressed upon the subconscious mind and carried out in smallest detail. Your feelings are your power, your energy, your magnet. You do not draw money by want. You draw it by being one with abundance. You must feel the joy of already having received it. You must walk as if it were already deposited, laugh as if you've already spent it in divine ways, and give thanks as if the miracle has already arrived. The subconscious does not know if your experience is now or imagined. It only obeys the emotion you provide. Therefore, align your energy. Eliminate the low vibration of worry and fear, for those things are thieves. They steal your good and blind your eyes to opportunity. Say with power, I now align with divine riches. I feel rich. I feel ready. I feel the money in my hands. Do not contradict your claim with words of lack. If you say, but I don't see it, you are cancelling the work. Sight is of the world. Knowing is of the spirit. And when the spirit knows, it is already done. Let every cell in your body sing a song of receiving. Let your heart rejoice in silent praise, and let your imagination walk through the gates of wealth as if you belong there. For you do. You were born rich in spirit, and that richness now takes form. Each time doubt whispers, rise higher in truth and say, my energy is aligned with $80,000. I feel it, I believe it, I know it, and so it is. Do not look to man, look to God. Do not look to the material channel. Look to the spiritual source. When the inner is aligned, the outer must follow. Energy is your invitation. Gratitude is your permission, and joy is your confirmation that the law is working. Now rest in this truth. The $80,000 is already mine. My energy is in harmony with it. I expect it. I rejoice in it. I align with it completely. It is done. And now, as you have aligned your energy with the abundance you've boldly claimed, you must release the greatest burden of all. The burden of how. For the how is not your concern. It is God's department. Man's part is to trust, speak, believe, and walk by faith, not by sight. The moment you ask, the answer is already created. The delivery is in motion, and your only job is not to delay it with questions born from fear. God's ways are beyond understanding, yet always perfect in timing and precision. The divine supply comes from unexpected doors, from invisible channels, from people and places you never imagined. But it always arrives when you go and let spirit work without your interference. The intellect is limited, but the spirit is unlimited. Say to yourself, I release control. I surrender the outcome. I stop asking how. I now receive by divine right, in perfect timing and in perfect ways. The $80 you seek does not need logic to find you. It does not need a reason. It does not need your understanding. It needs only your surrender. For the law of manifestation is this: what you release, you receive. What you hold tightly, you block. Let go of the timelines, the calculations, the strain. Do not say, will it come through work? Or will it be a loan? Will someone give it to me? Say instead, it comes source of all supply. God is my banker. God is my employer. God is my provider. And all things are now being arranged for my highest good. When you no longer need to know how, you rise into trust. And trust is the highest vibration of receiving. Trust says, even if I don't see the path, I know the outcome is secure. Trust turns the unseen into the seen and the invisible into the inevitable. Repeat this word daily. I release the how. I trust the divine process. I do not chase, I attract. I do not force, I flow. I let go and it comes. Miracles begin the moment control ends. And as surely as you let go of the how, the $80,000 you've affirmed this week shall appear. Like the dawn, unannounced but certain. As you have surrendered the how, now you must walk by inner sight. For what man sees in the imagination, he soon holds in his hands. The power to visualize is the power to create. Whatever you vividly imagine with faith and joy becomes a decree to the subconscious, and the subconscious has no choice but to obey. Therefore, you must see yourself receiving the $80,000. You must paint the picture clearly, joyfully, with spiritual confidence. Close your eyes and step into the invisible temple of fulfilled desires. Imagine the phone ringing with good news. See the envelope in your mailbox. Hear the email arrive with confirmation. Feel your hands opening the gift. Watch the numbers rise in your bank account. Walk through this vision not as a wishful dreamer, but as one who knows. It is already done. Say with gladness in your voice, I see the money coming to me now. I feel the joy of receiving it. I see the transaction complete. I see the door open. I see the way made. This visualization is not fantasy. It is prophecy. It is the divine preview of what is soon to arrive. You are not making it up. You are tuning in. You are dialing into the spiritual broadcast that has always been playing, waiting for your belief to tune to its frequency. Doubt cannot survive in the presence of clear vision. Vision strengthens faith. Vision accelerates the arrival. Vision is your soul's way of saying to the universe, I am ready to receive. Do not allow your mind to dwell on what is missing. Let it dwell on what is already given. See yourself giving from that money, blessing others, paying with peace, investing with wisdom, living with joy. Let every image be filled with purpose and clarity. For the law is this: what you can see with faith, you will soon touch with gratitude. So declare now, I visualize the $80,000 received. I see it, I believe it, I celebrate it. I am ready, I am grateful, I receive it with joy, and I give thanks before it even arrives. And as you hold the vision daily, the seen shall emerge from the unseen, and your outer world shall reflect the image you have so boldly written upon your inner one. Now that you have seen the $80 and in your mind's eye, you must seal that vision with your daily word. For your words are your wand. They write the script of your reality. The law of affirmation is not a mere ritual, it is divine instruction. You shall decree a thing, and it shall be established unto you. Therefore affirm not once, but continually with steadfast joy. Every morning, before the world distracts your spirit, speak your word. Every evening, before sleep carries you into the subconscious realm, speak it again. Let the words sink deeply into the fertile soil of your belief. Say with certainty, this week I receive $80,000 from unexpected and effortless and divine sources. I do not chase, I attract. I do not beg, I command. It is mine now, and I give thanks. Your affirmation is the key that unlocks the vault of unseen blessings. It is not enough to want. You must declare, for when the tongue speaks with faith, the world must obey. You are not asking. You are aligning. You are not hoping, and what you know you manifest. Do not say, maybe, or someday. Do not dilute your word with doubt. Speak as one who holds the royal seal of heaven. Let your voice carry the vibration of victory. For he who speaks with boldness calls forth the riches of the Spirit. You must be unwavering. Repetition is not begging. It is building. It is watering the garden of your desire. It is anchoring the promise until it shows up in the physical. Say it while walking. Say it while working. Say it under your breath, in your heart, and your quiet moments. Let your affirmation live in your spirit like a song of triumph. $80,000 is flowing to me now. I am aligned. I am deserving. I am receiving. All is well. All is done. If at any moment the winds of doubt try to shake your confidence, return to your word. It is your sword and your shelter. And the law never fails when the word is spoken in love and faith. So go forward, speaking daily, believing deeply, and receiving surely. For the daily affirmation is your covenant with divine supply, and it will not return void. As you affirm daily, so must you defend the gate of your mind from the intruder called doubt. For doubt is a thief. It creeps in quietly and steals the harvest before it ripens. You have planted the seed through your bold claim, watered it with your visualization, and strengthened it with your daily word. Now, you must protect it by releasing all doubt into the nothingness from which it came. Doubt is not truth. It is a shadow. It is born of fear and unbelief and has no creative power, unless you feed it with attention. Therefore you must detach from it swiftly and completely. When the voice within says, "What if it doesn't happen?" you answer calmly, "I walk by faith, not by sight. My blessing is already on the way." The subconscious mind is impressionable, and it will believe what is repeated with emotion. You must not give it the impression of worry or anxiety or resistance. You must feed it only trust. Detachment is not indifference. It is confidence in divine timing. It is the knowing that what is yours can never pass you, and what you have spoken with faith is already manifesting in the invisible. Say it boldly now. I release all doubt. I cast out all fear. I detach from the outcome and dwell in divine peace. My good is inevitable. Do not measure results by the ticking of the clock or the days on the calendar. That is the world's way, not Spirit's. Spirit moves beyond time. It is always on time. And when you are detached, you make room for miracles. There is no need to chase, no need to strive. You are not a beggar. You are a child of the King. The $80,000 you have spoken is already yours in substance, and it will appear in form at the perfect moment, by perfect channels through perfect means. So when doubt tries to whisper in the silence, raise your inner voice and declare, "I am detached from all fear. I am not concerned with how or when. I trust. I receive. I rest in divine assurance." Every moment you stay detached, you speed up the delivery. Every moment you refuse to panic, you show the universe that you are ready. Detachment is the highest form of faith, and faith is the hand that receives what God has already given. Now that you have detached from doubt, you must give thanks as if your blessing has already arrived. For gratitude is not only the final step in receiving. It is also the spark that ignites manifestation. When man gives thanks in advance, he is telling the universe, "I trust you completely. I see the invisible, and I celebrate the inevitable." Gratitude is magnetic. It draws your good with irresistible power. It is the song of the soul that sings before the miracle comes, because it knows it will. Give thanks not only after the money appears, but before, because your spiritual eyes have already seen it. Your voice has claimed it, and your faith has received it. Say joyfully now, "Thank you, God, for the 80,000 already on its way to me. I bless it. I receive it. I rejoice in it before I see it." Do not wait for proof to praise. Praise is the proof of faith. It tells the law. My heart is ready, my hands are open, my spirit is lifted. When you express thanks ahead of time, you open the floodgates for even more to flow in. The grateful heart is the most powerful receiver in the universe. Let your day be filled with thanksgiving. Thank God for the unexpected sources, the divine timing, the open channels, the favor, the overflow. Thank Him for the angels working behind the scenes. Thank Him for the increase that is now multiplying before it even reaches your hands. Gratitude transforms your atmosphere. It shifts your energy from waiting to receiving, from worry to worship, from hesitation to celebration. When you say, "Thank you," without evidence, you invite all of heaven to move in your favor. So speak it now. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you for the $80,000 this week. Thank you for the miracle that's already mine. I bless it. I honor it. I am grateful in advance. And let every breath, every thought, every word be touched with gratitude. For as you thank in faith, your blessing hastens its steps. The law is unfailing. What you bless increases. What you praise multiplies. Gratitude has lifted your spirit, and now your heart must remain open, wide open, to the many mysterious ways of supply. For your good may not come through the door you are watching, but through a window you forgot existed. The great mistake of man is to limit God's delivery. But the law knows no limits. It knows no one path. It creates a way where there is no way. Therefore, be open to unexpected sources. Do not ask, will it come through my job? Or, someone gift it? Or, could this opportunity be the one? Instead, say, my supply comes from the one source, and I now receive from any and all channels he chooses. The $80,000 you have spoken may come wrapped in a surprise phone call, a random deposit, a forgotten debt returned, a business opportunity born overnight, or a stranger's blessing with your name on it. Your job is not to guess. It is to be available, ready in spirit, open in mind, receptive in faith. Say it with assurance. I now open all channels of prosperity. I do not limit how it comes. I am ready to receive from seen and unseen sources. Money flows to me from everywhere and anywhere. Do not despise small beginnings. Sometimes the package seems small, but it unfolds into more than you imagined. Sometimes the open door doesn't look like money. It looks like an idea, a message, a meeting. But hidden within it is the abundance you've called forth. Bless every channel. Bless every person who enters your life. Bless the opportunities that come dressed as ordinary. The universe does not shout, it often whispers. And if your heart is open, you will hear its call. Remember this law. God is the source. People are only instruments. Never cling to the instrument. Always trust the source, and your good will find its way to you without effort or delay. Declare it now. I am open to receive. Though he does, I am ready for the unexpected. I expect miracles. I trust divine surprise. I rejoice in the channels I do not yet see. And as you walk through each day with expectancy, not desperation, you shall witness the extraordinary emerge from the ordinary, and $80,000 shall appear out of nowhere, exactly as your word has declared. As you open your heart to receive from unexpected sources, now you must anchor your spirit in the truth of divine timing. For there is a perfect time for every manifestation, and the infinite intelligence that governs this universe never rushes, never delays, and never errs. What is yours cannot be lost. And what is meant to bless you will arrive exactly when it brings the most peace, the most purpose, and the most power. The impatient soul delays the gift, while the trusting soul invites it with ease. When you walk in trust, you stop asking, when will it come? And instead affirm, it is already mine, and it comes to me in the perfect moment, in the perfect way. Time is a tool of the physical world, but spirit is eternal. The seed you have planted, the bold affirmation of 80,000, has already taken root in the invisible. But the tree does not bear fruit the moment it is planted. It grows beneath the soil first. So it is with your manifestation. Do not disturb the soil with fear. Do not uproot it with doubt. Trust the timing of the harvest. Speak this with calm assurance. I am not in a hurry. I do not worry. What is mine comes to me with divine precision. The 80,000 is already prepared, and I trust its arrival completely. Let every day be a walk in faith, a walk in knowing, not needing. Do not look anxiously at the calendar. Look expectantly at the heavens. Say with reverence, my supply is on schedule. I rest in peace. I trust the divine order of my life. Remember, sometimes delay is not denial. It is divine protection. It is preparation. It is alignment. Your spirit must be as ready to receive as your bank account. So every moment of waiting is a moment of refining, strengthening, and expanding your capacity to hold more. If you are still, you will hear the whisper of spirit say, be patient, beloved. I have not forgotten you. Your blessing is closer than you think. So now declare, I trust the timing. I trust the source. I walk in faith and rest in peace. My blessing is not late. It is right on time. And as your heart releases all urgency, the blessing you seek will draw nearer with grace, for the universe always rewards the soul that trusts with quiet power. And now, beloved soul, you have come full circle. You have claimed your good with boldness, aligned your spirit with abundance, let go of control, visualized its arrival, affirmed it daily, cast out doubt, given thanks in advance, opened all channels, and trusted divine timing. Now you celebrate. Yes, before the money appears in the physical, you celebrate. For celebration is the final sign to the universe that you have already received. It is the vibration of absolute faith. It is the dance of manifestation. The soul that celebrates is the soul that knows. You do not wait until your bank alerts you. You do not wait until the deposit arrives. You rejoice in the now, because the now holds the spiritual reality that soon becomes material. The celebration is your confirmation slip from heaven. Say it with gladness. I celebrate my wealth. I celebrate the 80,000 that is already mine. I laugh, I smile. I shine with joy because I am a magnet for divine riches. Move through your day in joy. Turn on music and dance, not from hope, but from certainty. Feel the freedom as if the money were already spent on beautiful, meaningful things. Walk with confidence, for your soul is no longer waiting. It is experiencing. You are not pretending, you are participating in spiritual law. You are stepping into the vibration of reception, and the universe says, that one is ready. Let your gratitude take form through celebration. Speak it, write it, sing it, live it. Tell others with your spirit, I am blessed. I am provided for. I am a child of abundance. And your joy will multiply the harvest. Do not say, I will be happy when I receive. Say, I am happy because I have received in spirit, and the material follows with divine certainty. Joy is not a reward, it is a cause. Your joy unlocks the vault. So now declare, one final time with all the power of heaven behind you, I am a receiver. I am a magnet. I am a vessel of divine wealth. I celebrate 80,000 now, for it is already mine. I walk in joy. I speak in praise. I live in abundance. I receive it now, and I rejoice. For this is how manifestation works in perfect law. You speak it, you believe it. You see it, you feel it, you trust it, you celebrate it, and then it appears. And so it is.